Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of biscuit and you're wrestling, Ridley's in Smash. Yes.
What?
So happy I lived.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, I don't get that
Oh,
reference.
come on. It's like 3 days old.
I've heard the news, but I don't know what it means.
Okay. It's Ridley was a character from Metroid that was always asked by fans to be in Smash Brothers. This year, Smash Bros. Ultimate at E3, they said, yep, it's going to be in. Please stop asking us for him because the character's really big. So, like, how's it going to work in this? And he's in, just like, right, shut up. So people are saying he's going to like do 100% damage with one attack. He's going to be completely unusable just despite the people that have asked him.
Is Smash Brothers the one with the insanely big roster?
It is now, yeah.
It is
Smash
now.
Brothers Ultimate.
Right.
Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast, where wrestling is talked about roughly 5% of the time,
If you're lucky.
More than that.
6% of the
Yep.
time.
Yeah, there we go. Very, very efficient here. And joined as always by the lovely Ross,
I am lovely.
the lovely Jack,
Where that came
Well,
from.
I'm also lovely.
I don't know what to say there.
and the other one. So
You're
how you all
also
doing?
lovely, Maffew.
Yeah,
With
you
your
would say it.
3 lovelies.
lovely, lovely, lovely.
Okay.
Aha. With your Mick Foley tribute.
Yes?
Yes. I look myself wearing just the shirt with nothing on top. I just like, oh,
Go on.
God, I look. Yeah, actually, yeah, you know what? That's what I think. So, in order to get myself productive, I'm wearing this to put people off. How's the week been?
Huh?
It's been alright.
It's been a
Directly at you.
standard week here at Cultaholic.
Football's about to come home. World Cup started
We've just watched.
just today.
Yesterday we watched Saudi
Yesterday.
Arabia lose 5-0 in the opener. What?
5-0.
Goodness me.
What a...
Goodness me.
Putin would be delighted. Well, he was. You saw him.
He was singing Football's Coming Home.
What?
He was there in the crowd.
By himself.
And he kicked a tiger in the face.
There's been some wrestling that's
It's
happened
coming.
as well. There's a bit of wrestling in that.
That has. We should start chronologically. It's an easy word for me to say, especially
Yeah.
with this caveat. CM Punk in the UFC went as well as could be expected
I think better. He didn't get knocked out this time or submitted.
because the guy he was fighting didn't know how.
Yeah, he's been criticised heavily as Mike Jackson, who I've just realised is the same name as Michael Jackson. I didn't realise this in the warm-up.
I love that you had to say who he had the same name as
Well,
because the name. Go
yeah,
on. Who's got the same name as?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
But he just didn't seem to try and... He claimed that he was bored and didn't want to finish him. But everyone's gone, no, you just couldn't do it. Get out. Get out of here now.
Which is probably the worst thing you can say in UFC, where the emphasis is more on how entertaining you are
Yeah.
than how well you can fight.
almost
Obviously, this fight wouldn't have happened in the first place.
It's almost like some kind of sports entertainment, really.
So you know when he was straddling
Straight
Punk
marker.
and refusing to knock him out? If he started going like doing the Macarena and stuff, would he have got fight of the night? Or whatever it is, most entertaining bonus and all that bollocks.
I think Joe Rogan may have jumped over the cage and just bring it up, throw the damn towel.
See, he was shooting on Punk, saying he's got no physical attributes or prowess, or he's quite harsh, I thought.
No, I think he was very fair because it was quite obvious looking at like what Punk had, which was now, but he had passion and he went, look, credit for him for getting himself in shape and trying at the stage of his life, but
Why?
like Lesnar doing the NFL Minnesota Vikings thing, I think it's just like the people he was training with have been doing this all their lives. Meanwhile, he's just popped in, done some wrestling, and then come do this, and you can't pick it up and play it. It's not a switch.
Watching the highlights, because I missed it live, it was on very late. But I didn't know what. Obviously, for his first fight, he shaved his head. This fight, he had long hair. I thought he was getting his eyes. No, I thought, what?
So we could probably blame that and go, you know what? If this close.
There's parts where he's like brushing his hair out of his
The
eyes.
thin layer of protection.
If I'd had a haircut, I'd have beat Mike Jackson.
Maybe he might have done. No,
Sorry,
he
Mike
wouldn't have.
Jackson. Ooh.
Corey Graves. He's for real.
Yeah, what's that about?
Jesus Christ. Think before your tweet came to my mind. What a pathetic mess he made himself look like.
I was waiting, waiting for the I miss you.
Yeah, he tweeted, I still love you, give me a call or something like that. It was all it needed was a little text message. Hello, Punk. Hope you're all right after your fight. Give us a bell, will you? Not 7 tweets. You turned your back on me. The first rule of Punk is loyalty.
Oh, that was it.
Fight me, Punk, fight me. You held my first child. He deleted that one, I saw.
Hey.
What was going on? He was pissed as a fart, surely, to get that dramatic and
hope
emotional.
so. I mean,
too much red wine.
I mean, fair enough. If you feel like that, it's like, oh, poor Graves, because so few friends we've got that have just moved on and stuff like that. But they haven't been Dino on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was like one of those Blink-182 songs. CM Punk, you're the voice inside my head.
He's really dug his own. Anyway. There's also I can't believe we're not mentioning it yet, but in the big news in the wrestling world is that we saw the best match ever. Officially, Dave Meltzer has declared it so, and so it's true. The best match ever. I thought it was a very, very good match. Don't know about the best match ever. Omega Okada 4. Do you see it?
I saw it because I knew it'd be brought up in this show.
Right.
I knew I'd look like a massive dick if I said, what match?
I haven't seen it.
You know.
Oh, right, there we go. That's our point of laugh, folks. Yeah, I watched it because I don't have any emotional investment in New Japan. I go, yeah, it's great, it's matches, woohoo. I'll watch it every year. Like the January 4th show with my mate, and he's like, waking up the neighbours of how much he's enjoying it. But I'm like, yeah, good action. Yeah, okay, cool. And I thought, yeah, this is very good. Nearly no break, no pausing, no resting, no nothing, just all action. And the fact that got me wasn't so much the action, it's just the fact that the noise they got from the, stereotypically, the Japanese crowds are like, oh, very bad.
Yeah, they're a little bit.
like,
Yeah.
The building's on fire!
It was clever the way they did it.
Sorry for yelling.
I liked how Okada won the first fall with just a little roll up, and you thought, oh, he's done him there. And then Omega came back and won, and it was all very emotional. It was good. Then he made friends with the Bucks again.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right.
And then they unveiled their merch. I was like, oh, brilliant.
Of course.
Great. But
I saw that. Someone was saying it's like one of the most emotional moments ever. He didn't go for the belt first. He went straight to Matt Jackson.
lovely.
Sorry.
Wiping them away, quite literally.
So didn't Punk just beat you? Oh, sorry, Paul. Yeah, and Kota Ibushi was there.
Yeah.
Had him on the shoulders, and he pointed. I guess he was going for the belt. Maybe he was going for something else. And I was like, yeah, and I was just like, yeah, it definitely is worth 7 stars for that.
Yeah, 7 stars.
What did Jericho Naito get in comparison?
4.5.
It was awful.
'Cause I've seen
4.5.
I've seen the highlights of that, and that was bloody good.
It was different. It was good on the show because it was different. It was just a brawl.
Ding dong affair.
A lot of people were comparing it to Bruiser Brody. I'm not too well versed in Bruiser Brody, but apparently Jericho was like Bruiser Brody.
Stay out of showers, Chris Jericho.
Oh no!
Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, with Jericho, he wrestled on Jan 4th show.
He wrestled Omega.
Omega, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, of course. I didn't think that match was as great as people said because
Okay.
it wasn't what. If I'm watching New Japan, I want those, New Japan style matches. So Jericho's doing his thing. It's very good. And I'm sure it's good for the variety. But I go, this is a match that they could have had in CZW quite frankly. So, no offense to CZW, of course, but
Jericho came out this time dressed weirdly. He had like a bowler hat on, and he had
You heard the story behind it? Inside the Ropes exclusive. He was, when he jumped in when he was dressed as Bushi.
yes.
He said just to make sure the crowd couldn't recognise it was him, he painted his eyes to a slant in the corner with black eyeliner. And it smudged, and he had his lips painted like Bushi does. He said, "Look nice." So yeah, he thought, I'm going to do that next time I wrestle.
I thought the way you said that, though, he'd Asianed himself up.
Like
That's
Bond.
essentially what he said. He was like, I made
Oh,
my
that's
eyes,
what he said.
I
Oh,
made my eyes slanty.
Oh, wow.
Slanty. He just kept going, yeah.
Wow.
I
Like
might have to watch that. But I might just be talking bollocks, but I'm sure I heard the
No,
word
no.
slant used many times.
you've also said that it was exclusive before that. So officially, Jericho said, yeah.
like
Yellow
James,
face.
like Sean Connery and you only.
Whoa.
I was about to say, have you
It's
seen
the,
that?
the worst disguise
Oh,
ever.
my God.
It's like, we've given you a tan. If you could just pretend that you're Asian. He's like this
That's it.
massive Scottish bloke walking around.
Oh, and they shaved his chest hair. Where are you from?
Oh, it's a film. It's not aged well. It's a film of its time.
Yes.
It's like you seen the Andre the Giant one where he's in the Far East and literally painted yellow.
Oh no.
Good lord.
Oh.
Oh,
that film?
it's a thing. It's some sort of film.
Oh.
There's
Andre the
photographs
racist
of-
giant.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if Andre was going to be racist, you're like, all right, fair enough, pal. What else happened this week? God, it's been so good.
Well-
7 stars.
7 stars.
7 stars.
Other things this week. Well, obviously NXT TakeOver Chicago and Money in the Bank are this weekend. Mauro Ranallo's missing NXT TakeOver Chicago. Vic The 205 Live
Vic
commentator, Vic. Oh, what's he called? Vic
It's
Joseph.
Vic Joseph, yeah.
The 205 Live guy and the main event guy is filling. Yeah, Vince Russo's filling in on commentary.
Oh, and Minnie Graves is there. Okay, great.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. I think we're going to talk about that later on.
Ooh.
Money in the Bank,
Little hype.
looking mixed. The card, I think. Not
Yes.
particularly good, not particularly bad.
I just don't know why it has to be 4 hours long. Why?
'Cause it's good value for money.
They've just ruined the best of both worlds thing by having 2 B shows to make one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two expansion
My brain
packs
will wake
and no
up in a
main game.
second.
You're doing good.
And in other news, I talked to Triple H on the phone.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Did he know?
That's all I've heard.
Say, you all right, Tripper?
Well, I need to know, right? Because
Alright,
I
try.
was sat outside and he asked his question. There was a little pause, and all you hear was,
Yeah, Triple H made a class joke. Triple H was flying the banner about. Basically, what happened was we were quite low down. I was waiting there for like an hour to talk to him because it was like, first of all, they were going through like the Sun and ESPN, and everyone was asking questions.
Never heard of them.
One lad asked a question.
don't
It was-
buy the son.
It was it was all about the whole conference call was all about the UK tournament coming up and NXT. One guy was just like, "When's John Cena coming back? And we'll get Cena Undertaker too." He didn't say it in a Johnny accent, but he just asked a question about John Cena. Triple H answered it the best he could, and then the moderator just went, "Just reminded everyone if we could just stay on topic." I was like, "Whoa!" But no, my question was about the regional aspect of some of the UK Championship tournament competitors, like Zach Gibson. Used him as I was like, so obviously a lot of his appeal comes from the fact that he's from Liverpool, and he's a very easily detestable heel, and a lot of that's because of his persona. How much is that going to change in front of a wider audience, or how much is it going to stay the same? And he answered it really well. He said bit of both, basically. But before that, he went, "Wow, you guys really hate people from Liverpool, huh?" I just found it just cracked me up. The Triple H was just flying zingers
True
about.
story. I lived with one for 3 years. Scouse not English, he would always say. Show me your Liverpoolian passport and palette. That's what I said in reply.
Yeah.
Another thing was
And
on
leave.
on the conference call as well, everyone was just calling him Paul, which was bizarre to me. Just like,
What did you call him?
Hiya, Paul. I went for Paul as well because everyone was calling him Paul.
You should have said Triple H, and he remembered you going, "Thank you."
That's what I got taught at journalism school. If you're in a conference call, do something to make them
Well,
remember you.
a few
Because he
people-
was like joking before. Just ask like, Triple H, what's your favourite wrestler? You remember who you were. And then next time.
Yeah, mental note, don't book him.
A few people tried to do that. One person was like, "Oh, it's great to talk to you again." And Triple H was like, "Yep, good to talk to you again as well." Probably didn't have a clue who he
You
was.
should have done that. Remember me, right, from that last night? Yeah.
As Matt Hardy talked about us from when he bit my ear off at the wrestler.
Tell you what, though, it's nice to be asked.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you, WWE.
Isn't
Yeah.
it weird?
Yes. I love the idea that maybe if you're off sick and you're off sick, Pachiti's dead or something, it's like, Maffew, he has to act like, hello, we do it. You! But
You the
that's
botch guy?
Did you didn't ask like, oh, you know that? The summer there, right? So did they
Yeah.
go, you know that rumour we started years ago about Vince McMahon buying St. James's Park?
No.
Did you believe that, Tripper?
I thought he had a bit of a little jibe at John Cena at one point, but then I realised it wasn't that. Someone was asked, the guy who asked him when is John Cena coming back or whatever, and Triple H went, "I don't know if you have to ask John himself, he's a very busy man, and I guess as we found out recently, he's got a very busy social life." I was like, oh!
Well, he
But
lost
then-
at the Greatest Royal Rumble, what can you expect?
But then he meant, yeah, he would be annoyed at him. But then he meant, I think he meant his films and his Hollywood career and stuff.
Not
Yeah.
just shagging round. But it's all a working anyway. It's all a work.
Oh, yeah, right. Like,
And what was the last?
I can't believe reality TV was fake.
The last thing as well, it was bizarre hearing Triple H say things like, someone was like, "Who's impressed you at Download and stuff?" And he said, "Oh, Guns N' Roses," for a laugh. But then afterwards he got serious again. He was in a brilliant mood, Paul. But he did say at one point,
Oh, right, NXT were at download. Right.
Yeah.
I was like, what's serious about? Like, not as good as they used to be, but go on, man. All right, yeah, go on.
but then he was like, it just when he was naming names, because obviously he didn't want to give any hints as to who's going to win. So he just named everyone in the tournament pretty much. But he was like, "Oh, Travis Banks, Ligero, Amir Jordan." And he's just saying these names and that. And it was like, what's going on? It was crazy hearing him just, It was weird. It was weird.
I've been enjoying Parmo. Yeah, it's big list underneath here. Yeah,
But that is
down with the Queen. Yeah,
down with the Queen.
Sorry, but
He's a big West Ham fan as well. Yeah, he loves it.
up the Ra.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you say that? So no, it's cool that you got invited. How did you reply?
No, they got in contact with us.
Oh, they got in contact with you?
Via the email. Oh, yeah.
It's nice when you're not just
really? Did they?
Like, you're not just negative 24/7 like some other companies are.
Yeah.
And
You know what, look, I don't care if Sanity never show up on SmackDown. Just keep on doing it. We're not going to dress up as them.
so I was off for the start of this week and I was on a bus on the way. It's going to get brought up, isn't it? Because apparently I get erections on the bus. That's my gimmick now. That's my thing.
No, your thing is you spoke to Triple H
Yeah, that is it.
with a hard on.
No. But I was just checking my work emails on the way back up to Newcastle. And just got one from Pachita that he forwarded to me. Someone was like, do you want to join in with this conference call? He's like, yes, my colleague will do this. And I'm like, will I? I need to prepare myself to talk to Triple
That's
H.
it.
Yeah.
You say that. Yes, our colleague will be in touch with you. Oh, Jack. Nice. I'm happy for you. So you've done that. You've done TNA. Sorry, Impact Wrestling.
Done Impact. Oh, yeah. Well, we've often interviewed a few Impact lads.
Nice.
We're in with everyone else.
Oh.
Best friends.
Oh. Yeah,
Right,
so
cool.
everything's going well. Aren't we great?
Mate, it's going really well.
Nice.
And you're all in, of course, before you mention it. That's good as well.
Yes.
Nice to be invited, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Right. Excellent.
Is this it? I'm going to have Conrad Thompson by Triple H.
That's another bit of news just before the end of the
What's
news
happening?
bit, sorry.
All right,
After the Young Bucks match at New Japan when they won the belts and stuff.
God, it's a loud phone.
Yeah, it is a loud phone.
Jesus.
They went to Don Callis on commentary and they said, we need someone to call the action, Don. You're all in. And that means that it's going to be streamed or broadcast. Do you know which, Maffew?
Yeah, Don's on the phone right now.
Yeah?
It's actually Corey Graves saying, I miss you.
Is it Jay Hunter?
I miss you like Mauro Ranallo.
Is he gonna answer this time?
It's just,
Let's
do you
not try,
happen to
Jay.
see the most beautiful... I can't leave me alone. Yes. I know Jericho won't be there. As someone's pointed out, he's the Intercontinental Champion for New Japan. So logistically, he could actually defend his title on the Booze Cruise.
They
yes.
hit it as a 6-man tag in it with the Young Bucks. Him and the Young Bucks are going to team on a boat.
Oh,
This is like WCW in the late 90s. It's crazy.
yeah.
Loving it.
That's a good thing. I don't want that to be negative. I don't want new people like you going, WWE nice. Oh, amazing, you mean?
I started watching wrestling.
Genre
I
defining.
started watching wrestling in 2000. How dare you?
Oh, no, then no wonder you have that opinion. Anyway, let's go on to the next bit of the show.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
Oh, yeah!
Come on.
Shamrock.
Oh, let's go.
Ken Shamrock or Frank Shamrock.
Time for the...
The bloody Hall of Fame, eh?
The effing Hall of
Who
Fame.
would have thought it, eh? This time of the week. On a
let's-
Friday.
Wow.
Time to crack open the Hall of Fame.
Let's go through who last week we
God
nominated. I went for Jizzy Jizborn, Jimmy Havoc's 70s alter ego at Progress. Maffew.
Of course, I'll go forget. Sanity.
Because
Who they? I forgot who they are
they
already.
haven't shown up.
Yeah.
Although Nikki
That could
Cross...
used to
even
be
be
a tag team,
Accrington
apparently.
Stanley thing, couldn't it? Because they're now a well-known football league club. Sanity. Who are they?
Who are they?
Exactly.
Um,
Good.
But Nikki Cross does have a women's title match, though. So that's good.
If I was Nicky, I'd be cross too.
Way.
Ross.
I went Phantom Deck, New Order, and Badil and Skinner.
All the football songs.
Triple threat.
Also, shout out to the Diamond Formation for bringing out the best
Oh,
World
no.
Cup song since
Oh.
Ant and Dex were on the ball.
It's very good.
It's fantastic.
It's very
It's
good.
a mix of
Oh,
like
the name.
Euro. It's called Russia Calling.
Get on the plane.
Get on it. It's like it's. I tweeted about it the other day. It's like a hybrid of like Euro trash, Euro dance, techno, infused with Alan Partridge. It's just like
brilliant.
Okay.
The chorus is going on. He's just like. Luzhniki Stadium, just shouting in the background. You need to listen to it. It's the
Okay.
Diamond Formation, they're called.
Get on the plane.
Thank you.
You have to, can't do it.
No,
Justice.
I
It's
love it
it's
already.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You had me at Partridge.
So, obviously, the lovely fans have been voting for this at patreon.com/cultaholic. And should I reveal?
Oh, well, kinda. I would waste that money.
Mind your fingers.
Have you driven another nail through
It's impossible.
No,
It's impossible not to-
arm, Rusev. Oh, he got robbed this week.
Just above Holic.
What? Yeah!
Yay! Why have you put the things through their heads? Oh my
Saturday.
Keep it pinned
god!
down, you know.
But that's the horrible.
It's becoming.
Keeps James contained as well, because James was flapping.
It's becoming.
Flapping.
Well,
in the
as
wind.
per usual.
I mean, yeah.
It's becoming a lethal contraption. That if we ever get burglars, that's the first.
I thought it would have been
Throw that at them.
thick a bit of corkboard. Corkboard?
corkboard,
Cult board.
I've not even thought of one this week. Jesus Christ.
I have. I've got one.
Oh,
Just going to try and
do you
remember his name. 1 second. Maffew,
Oh, that's
have you
a
got one
great
in
sign,
mind?
that. Oh, well, because it's in this part of the world, World Cup fever is spreading.
What do you mean, this part of the world? It's all over the world.
Yeah, but
The World Cup.
not if you're Scottish.
Yes.
I'm
All
sorry.
about that.
I'm sorry. Like, we're not going to win. It's all right.
Yeah,
We
we
are.
Jesse.
I mean, yes, we are. but-
Football's coming home. It is.
Yeah,
There's Vladimir
Argentina,
Putin.
Brazil. Anyway, point is, it's been held in Russia. Because the spirit of things, to keep things up to date with 2018.
I know who you're going to go for.
Okay,
here.
well, I'm very glad. I'm putting in Command & Conquer Red Alert
What?
2.
No, that's not what I thought. I thought you were
With-
playing Ilya Dragunov. The wrestler?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
No, Red Alert 2, because it's all I've been playing this week. 'Cause I managed to get my PC broke, restarted it, and the first thing I did to make sure it was working all right was get Red Alert 2 reinstalled.
Right, can you explain the gameplay just briefly of Command & Conquer to me? Because I've got friends who've
absolutely.
played it, but I've never played it myself and I don't understand what it is.
Well, it's a-
Briefly.
Yeah, sure. It's one of the games that kickstarted off the RTS genre. You
RTS,
build a base,
real-time strategy.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple by, I don't know, StarCraft standards, but like that. But me being old, I love, like, this is the way I like it.
Okay.
You build a base,
Yep.
principally. They have to get your ore refinery sorted out. That's how you get money.
Right.
So you get money, then you can build base, then you can build barracks, and you can build stuff to
Is it
kill
top?
the enemy.
Is it top down?
Yes.
Okay.
Isometric, somewhat.
Okay. Cool. Got
And
this.
that's pretty much it. But Red Alert 2 is the one with the cheesy cutscene. Well, they're all cheesy, but this one we started getting proper actors. So the dad, the spoiler from Twin Peaks, plays the president and all this, and those people, and it's just like, oh, what do you are attacking us, Mr. President, and all this is like, yeah,
So is
it's
it-
just great.
Is it set in Russia or what? What's the Russian?
Yeah, you can either pick the Soviets, led by Yuri, who is a mind controller, or the Allies, who were the Americans.
Right, cool. Sounds a bit like it. No, not going to. I was going to mention the Street Fighter movie, which is just.
Oh, go
brilliant.
ahead, aye.
No, it's just the fun. It's just the best thing ever.
I love
But-
the Street Fighter. That'll be one for another week. But I'm putting this in because, quite frankly, after Ant and Deck and everybody else, yeah, damn it, Red Alert 2.
So Maffew, you've gone for Command & Conquer. Red
So it's
Alert.
wrestling related.
Command
Because
and-
Ilya Dragunov does have the Red Alert 3 theme as his entrance
Does he?
music, so
So you've
there
gone
you go,
for
very tenuous.
Command & Conquer's Bad Third Day 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Command & Conquer harder.
I've gone for. Ross, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you
I'm
want?
locked and loaded.
I'll go for it if you want.
Mine's balls deep entrenched in wrestling. Renee Young. I'm going to go for Renee Young because she's a damn trooper. She found out this week that she's allergic to something. Her eyes were all puffy before Smackdown or Raw started, whatever show she's on these days. And she's still...
Never so much, don't know what show she's on.
She was on Raw this week,
She's
wasn't
on
she?
both, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was on both. She's not only just on Smackdown, but she
Yeah.
rocked up on Raw with Sami Zayn this week, didn't she?
I didn't even notice that she was allergic.
She's it was on Instagram. She reacted to some sort of makeup and got some puff in her eyes, and then still did the show. So well done.
Good job, Renee.
Good
Lovely.
luck.
Well done, Renee.
I think she's one of the better WWE
I think she's the
backstage
best.
interviewers ever. And that. Yeah, she's really good.
Her and Mean Gene
Yeah.
have a child. And you get the Uber backstage interviewer.
It's funny you say that. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Jericho who said Mean Gene was the guy that got the most rats in WCW.
Of course he did. Have you seen how smooth the guy is? You can just imagine him in a bar with a martini. Hello there, lady. I can't do it.
Oh, hello, standing by.
Well, that little tash as well.
You've got to be
Fantastic.
kidding me. Yeah.
He was always bronzed as well, Gene. A strong tan.
The same colour as your nana's couch. So,
Lovely mahogany sideboard.
absolutely.
Oh my god.
On that note,
I've gone for Nestor Patana,
oh,
the referee who reffed the opening game of the World Cup.
did you?
I just
6'3",
thought
wasn't he?
he's 6'3", Argentinian bloke. Used to be an actor apparently,
Uh-huh.
and you know what? He refereed a bloody marvelous game of football. Didn't let the occasion get to him. There was only a couple of bookings.
Got a crucial call right with
let-
a penalty.
Got the
Oh,
penalty
good.
right.
On a non-penalty.
Let the game flow and didn't take any nonsense from either the Russians or the Saudi Arabians. He was just straight down the middle. That's what you want. Hopefully, a good precedent for the rest of the tournament.
So Bill Alfonso.
That's Nestor
World Cup.
Patana. No, he's 6'3".
Huh.
He's I can't even think of a built ref.
Scott Armstrong.
Ken Shamrock. Oh, right, yeah.
Random names of refs. Nice.
Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, that's what I was. Because I could have gone for a goal scorer. I could have gone for like the star man or whatever. But no, went for the ref. Good job, Nestor Patana. So there's it's a weak week. I'm not going to lie. It's
a great week.
Right. Okay.
You're here, Jack.
Cheers. So that you've gone for Command and Conquer 2 Red Alert.
That's right.
You've gone for Renee Young, the only wrestling one. That's fair enough. I've gone for Nesto Patana.
Nice.
To log your
complaints.
What a head to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Also, just going to plug it now. On Sunday, we'll be doing a little Discord chat prior to Money in the Bank. Not you. Cool.
Oh.
Right. Sorry.
I hope your laptop burns down.
But yeah, so if you're on Patreon, you get access to the Discord. Go and have a chat with us about bloody Money in the Bank. Aye.
Please.
Yes.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and Smackdown recap.
Sorry, I'm loading this up. Our team at work, we've all been assigned a different country for the World Cup.
A sweepstake.
Kinda, yeah. This one's more about how well can we decorate our area, like
Okay.
the country we've been assigned. And we've
Was
got
that with some stereotypes again?
it almost was.
Who got Australia?
Oh, you mean like phew. That was great. People say that was like the best moment that's ever happened on the show. But yeah, we've got Nigeria, which is great because lots of colours, the green and white. Lovely, obviously the best kit ever. Not worth paying 75 quid for, but very nice.
It might be. I'm tempted, me.
Yeah.
But they're sold out worldwide. Everyone's gone radio rental for the Nigeria kit.
I'll wait until they get kicked out and they're cheaper. And yeah, so I've finally got an excuse to put a picture of Power Uti.
Well, the great Power
The great
Uti.
Power Uti, whose wife was dying, and he went, "Don't worry, love, I know exactly what to do," and took her to a witch doctor.
No, he didn't.
Who really went, ooh-ee, ooh-ah, tig tang, she's dead. And that's how he's on trial or arrested, however it works over there.
I'm guessing, have you seen the shoot interview about the
With Luke
great
Gallows?
Power Uti?
No, it's
he's mentioned, it's one of Juice and Domino.
Yeah, whichever
Oh,
one.
Juice.
Yeah, I think
Cliff
so.
Compton.
Cliff Compton, that's the one. Oh, it's so good.
It's great. The best
Yeah.
thing Cliff Thompson's ever done in wrestling is that interview. with
He's
Power Uti.
the Hulk Hogan of Nigeria, the great Power
He's
Uti.
hit him as hard as he can. He's like, all right.
Me and Gallows jump him at the press conference, hitting him with steel chairs as hard as we can, and we run away. He just pops up and finishes the press conference. Blood trickling from his head. Oh, yes.
I'm going to take a question from Jack the Jobber. Yeah, thank you.
Ah.
Yes, so we had the build to MIB, aka Momentum in the Build, on Monday Night Raw. So it was mentioned every 30 seconds. Results: Natalya defeated Alexa Bliss, Ember Moon, and Sasha Banks. The highlight of the match being Ember Moon's lightning fast suicide dive.
Like King Cuerno.
Bloody killed her.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was lovely. Oh, sorry. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, aka D&D, rolled to 12, defeated
The D&D
Breezango.
train.
D&D train?
That's what Coachman called them, the D&D train.
Oh, speaking of Coachman, holy crap. Okay, there was a lot of alright action in this Raw. That was, whatever. Highlight, Elias has his guitar. Yeah, right? His guitar emblazoned the IC title, just like Rick Rude's tights against Jake Roberts. Lovely.
Yes.
Seth Rollins comes out and destroys it. For whatever reason, Coachman, who's only been half paying attention.
So the guitar was a present from...
Oh, right.
I forgot the name.
I forgot his name, so I was avoiding it. John
Your
somebody.
body is wonderful.
John Barnes. John Barnes gave him this guitar, right? And Seth Rollins smashes it, goes, burn it to the ground. And he goes, yay. He goes, oh, what a horrible tribute to one of the greatest songwriters of all time, Jay-Z. And Corey Graves is literally...
He called this guy who's like...
What?
He sings like acoustic, melodic love tunes. He called him a rap artist, one of the biggest rappers in the world.
Jay-Z.
Compared him to Jay-Z.
Corey Graves goes, no one brought him up. And carried on talking so he couldn't reply. Oh, I love it when they do that. B Team defeated Heath Slater and Rhino. Still undefeated.
Fair.
And their t-shirts are still probably $75, like,
Yeah.
like Nigeria ones on WWE.com. Ruby Riott defeated Bayley in a match where Ruby Riott looked like as good as Ice Ribbon or Stardom's compared to Bayley, who missed a thing on the outside and looked like she'd regressed 10 years.
What's happened to Bailey, man?
I don't know. No Way Jose defeated Kurt Hawkins, who actually had a really nice setup where he described himself as one of the entourage and lost.
He was the burger.
He was. Braun Strowman defeated Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Roode in a pretty good match, actually. That was full of ladder bumps and other stuff like that.
He's not going to win.
He's not going to win, no. I think that was absolutely it.
What
And
was it?
Sami Zayn
Sami Zayn.
I actually had an alright segment, I thought.
Well, relative to the other ones.
Yes.
But Ross hated it.
Why did you hate it?
I don't know. Just like when I saw the obstacle course first, it was the moment of the year, like the first moment of the year where I threw my headphones down and went, F this. Can't be arsed anymore.
That made you throw your
Yeah,
headset
after
down.
everything we've been through, this was the tipping point.
Why?
It's the obstacle course. Why? Just so Sammy can beat him up, he has to do an obstacle course.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he tore
Why?
up that obstacle course, though. Wow.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, actually, that's actually pretty impressive.
It was very impressive. Mind you, the rope climb had knots in it. That's cheating.
Did it?
I watched Stone Cold's broken skull
Ranch.
duggery thing.
Broken Skull. That's a good name, actually.
They don't have any knots in the rope, so Bobby Lashley's cutting corners. That was my takeaway.
You call him a cheat.
Yeah.
I bet he wasn't even in the
Dirty
army.
diddler.
It's a shame that last week he went from going, you weren't even in the army, and he went, I'm going to kill you. And this week it's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Gladiators theme blasting.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammy's trying really hard to make it work, but it's not working.
You can see him. He's like Atlas trying to carry this.
I just hope that when the match is all said and done on Sunday and Lashley's inevitably won, it's just over. They should go their separate ways. Never feud again.
I think Sami Zayn was good this week. He actually got genuine boos from the crowd rather than the, we like you, Sammy, we know you're putting up with this. He was like, Canada's better than America. And that's the breaking point for most Americans
Well,
for some reason.
I don't know. Canada seems like nicer country, doesn't it?
Oh, God.
What?
Going to cause an international incident
Oh, my.
Tusk.
soon. Those are the opinions of Jack the Jobber solely, and not those of Cultaholic.
Absolutely. Disgusting. Do we have standards?
But yeah,
that we
I
used to?
thought Raw was pretty bad this week.
I didn't think it was bad like the previous weeks. It was just filler. Last week felt like they had everything sorted for Money in the Bank, and this was a pre-show to the pre-show.
Yeah.
I stand by what I said then.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
It
And
does.
something did else happen? Oh yeah, and Natalia.
I missed this.
I missed it too. Shows how much like we're paying attention
Yeah.
to this. It was Ryan Satan or Sean Sapp or whatever his friggin' name is.
Guess who
Bob
I know?
Ross.
Guess who I noticed
Bob
it
Ross.
from? Brandon Stroud mentioned it as well.
did ya?
BobRocks.com.
I bet he got to it where everyone's going on Reddit. Look at that there. When you're doing it the morning after, no one's on Reddit yet.
I love that voice. Wrong leg.
Yep.
Maybe the pain travels. I don't know. The gimmick of
I missed the biggest one on SmackDown as well. You've seen Shelton Belgiumin. So I watched it at 1.5 times the speed, of course, so the flash up and go away.
how else do you watch it?
And when they're announcing all the first time ever matches at the start of the show, there's 3 first time ever matches. Shelton Belgiumin pops up on the screen. Big letters. Shelton Belgiumin.
How did you see that?
You didn't? Thank God you didn't. It gives me some faith in myself.
Oh no, wait, this gets edited, doesn't it? I saw that, Ross. Haha, you'll never be me.
What was that? I know it was sarcastic, but that was really good.
Oh, thank you.
That was so funny. It's just the idea
every
of
word.
the two of you are like the cartel for like botches, and you just both happen to live in Newcastle. It's so mental.
I don't really cover botches, me. I cover illogical stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
he's WTF moments.
Yeah, fair.
This is botching.
Completely different.
Yeah.
I'm not crying. I've yawned.
Oh, you're not going to call me one of those nerds that copies your stuff, are you?
I don't
I'm going to have to make
one-
a YouTube video after this. I'm going, oh, you're going to call me out, Maffew, have me on your podcast.
I don't know who you're talking about. My lawyers instructed me the best way to do that is to just not talk about it. But I wish him the best, honestly.
I proved someone wrong on Twitter today. A man named Horsecock tweeted me and said, "Oh well, it was yesterday by the time recording or whatever. It's Friday today, whatever."
Oh, that's the important bit of the story.
Predictions for Russia, Saudi Arabia, Jack. I got it wrong. I said 2-0 Russia, and he went, "You've underestimated the Saudis there, Jack." And they lost 5-0, and Horsecock was proven wrong. I doubt he does have a horsecock, actually.
I mean, you did underestimate them. How bad they are.
Well,
Ha.
yeah, it's kind of... Yeah.
Say horsecock. Okay.
Horsecock, why? Horsecock himself was quite sheepish. Well, I've mixed my metaphors there so badly.
Well, lots of animals
I'm all
here.
around the farmyard.
Yeah.
He did reply to his own tweet saying, "Oh, damn. Just imagine a sad man with a monstrous penis. Just,
Say, my clitoris thought it was going to be 3-0 anyway. So. SmackDown. Daniel Bryan defeated Sheldon Belgiumin.
Yes.
Aha, I noticed it. Heel hook. That was a very good match for Daniel Bryan. He gets to show off his prowess with the newer move. I knew he's been using it for weeks. I'm just doing this very badly, trying to do it in one breath for some reason.
Which move?
The heel hook.
Oh, yeah, right.
Rusev defeated Samoa Joe with the Magica kick, which is very hard hitting. I enjoyed the hell out of this. Guest referee Miz, with the highlight of all of wrestling this week when he unveiled the Money in the Bank briefcase, opened it, went, this is it, this is me. And it was full of pancakes. So he got the pancakes and went, New Day!
He's been absolutely done. He's been rinsed by the New Day.
And then Xavier Woods was in 2 places at once. On SmackDown Live and in
No, one of them was
E3.
Kofi Kingston, you racist.
They were both in the same T-shirt. Did you see that?
Yes. I noticed that.
What else was Woods doing? Was he playing games somewhere?
E3 or whatever it's called. In LA.
Yeah, yes.
He was there, but also on SmackDown in Memphis somehow.
Wow. What a man.
What a how does he do it?
God knows.
He's got the watch from Harry Potter 3. Jeff Hardy defeated Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, in a way.
Yes.
DQ, wasn't it? Yeah, right. Okay.
Jeff
That's
Hardy,
a win.
sorry for me. There's been these rumours of him being injured, and he clearly was very injured. Hobbling him from the start, the poor old man.
Keep that belt, Jeff. You make that belt prestigious.
Yeah. We're not going to put you on the main network special show.
He's not even on the Money in the Bank now.
But you better keep that belt warm.
I didn't realise.
When eventually we get around to booking long-term storylines after Money in the Bank. Maybe. Charlotte, Naomi, Lana, Becky Lynch, Asuka versus the rest of the roster on SmackDown, to be honest with you. In a, very rewarding and entertaining match. Considering it's usually like, oh, God. But now that actually everyone got a chance to shine here, got to do their stuff. Carmella's way improved since probably last time she had a singles match, now I think about it.
What's the next
Which
stage
wasn't that long ago.
Once you've progressed from green, what's the next colour that you are when you're a bit more experienced? Yellow?
Lana.
Yeah, she's green.
She's less green.
Yeah.
Graves said Aurora Borealis at one point, so that's going in a certain video. And that was it. Oh, and then Big Cass. Got a promo to show that this Money in the Bank show is definitely a B show. He brought out the thing you have when you go into a theme park. You must be this tall to ride.
He's not 7 foot tall.
According to this sign, he was.
He's bang on 7 foot tall.
I thought
Filmed
he
from
was,
the waist up, he was on a box. Like all Andre the Giant promos in the 80s.
I thought he was below it. I thought the thing was tilted a bit to make it look, whoa. I think he's about 6'9". What a short ass.
There was that picture of him next to Braun Strowman, isn't he? He's barely bigger than Braun. See, the Braun's build shorter than he actually is. Or Cass's build bigger.
Maybe it's just more
mysteries
dense.
of the universe revealed. I thought, despite the fact they had many, what should have been great matches, SmackDown was piss poor. Because there was too many adverts and too many previews and recaps.
Oh, God,
It just made you feel like I've wasted my time watching the last 2 months of SmackDown. Because why just watch this week?
It used to be like the go home show these days. The go home show for pay per views isn't actually usually like sometimes it's a bit of a nothing show.
The thing was thick now.
Go home shows used to be like the most exciting ones.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but nowadays the more interesting, like the show after
Yeah.
the network special, they go,
Yeah.
this is what's happening in a month's time.
Yeah.
And then they'll have the time to hype it.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's a lot of audience. It'd be interesting to see if there's any type of survey they could do and goes, all right, you watch WWE. All right, you subscribe. All right, what do you actually watch? Is it just the network specials and the recap videos, or do you actually watch Raw and SmackDown, or is Raw and SmackDown for... It may actually be that the main audience for these shows is people like you and me watching for a YouTube show or a blog or a Twitter account. Because you never see people who... Most people I hang out with for network specials, they go, oh, I'm really hyped for this. And I just go, why? He goes, well, that's what I saw. Last bit of wrestling I saw was 3 weeks ago. You're like, oh, no wonder then. So
Yeah. Now it's just don't forget this happened. Don't forget this happened. Don't forget this happened.
But I agree with you, though. I thought actually SmackDown was good, but yeah, the adverts during the matches,
Yeah. Too much.
shocking.
Ruined a show.
Boo.
It's
me.
wiggity whack.
Yeah.
I'm trying to join. I'm just saying it's bad. I'm trying to join in. Right. Cool.
Stare at him.
Trying to think of any. We missed a bit of news from the start. If you want to just.
Oh, breaking news. What's happened, Jack?
Johnny Saints, the GM of the.
We did that last week.
Yeah.
We've been in. It's all right. What else has happened? You talked to Triple H this week.
Yeah, I talked to Paul.
Did you?
Yeah, Big Paul Levesque, yeah.
Big Paul, is he 7 foot tall?
I didn't talk to him in person, just on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah. That was Raw and SmackDown. It was proper good. Or bad.
Thanks for being here, Jeff.
Yeah, man.
Let's have a run in our mailbags.
Oh,
Mailbag.
let's have a fondle of our bollocks. Always check them, lads. Never forget.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. That's very responsible, that.
Oh, that's one of the questions. Oh, the font's changed.
Yeah, how to use Notepad this week.
Oh, I love it. All right, and again, I don't see these anytime. Hey, diddlers.
No.
Yeah,
really.
No, that's not.
Copied and pasted straight in.
Let's not be calling us that, everyone. That's not good.
Yeah, we can call you it. You can't call us it. What would be the worst or best wrestler catchphrase to say in bed? I think Kenny Omega's "You Can't Escape" would be quite the turn-off. I'm glad that's where that went. Well, I think I say Roman's nearly every time. Thanks, and keep up the good work. Cheers, Audrey from Louisiana. Thank you,
Audrey.
Yeah, cheers, Audrey.
Right. Let's have a think.
MVP's theme.
What is
What is it, Maffew?
You know, it's been so long, I can't remember.
I'm coming. Nobody can hold me. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can.
What's with the nobody can stop me stuff?
Is this the worst to say in bed? Sorry.
Best and worst.
Best and worst. Right. Let's have a think then.
God, I never even thought about this myself, apart from MVP. Mine went straight there.
Rest in peace. That's a pretty bad one.
Tell me what I want to hear. If you ever take a trip down a Carby, Georgia.
Oh, fuck.
Start singing it. I did have a friend. All right.
Goldberg.
This seems
Who's next?
Oh my god.
I did have a friend. Yeah, I think I get why we were saying this.
Oh.
Who
Was he real or
had a friend? No, they're very real. Who apparently, there's no way they'll watch your show. Hooked up with this woman, had a nice time.
Whoa.
Didn't really know what to do, and just thought in the heat of the moment it'd be really good to like, just on the bed or something. He went and got like his coat and put over his head and went, "I'm Rey Mysterio."
What? Whoa! 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 Hang on. What?
She went, "What the hell are you doing?" She goes, "Oh, do you not watch wrestling?" She went,
What?
"Oh, no, I'm going now." He said in his defense, he just wanted rid of her anyway, but I don't know what came first, the Rey Mysterio idea or the to get rid of her.
What?
Brings me to West Coast pop.
Ah,
Who else?
Booyaka 69. There we go.
Paul Bearer. Ooh,
I've made noise. Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
There's just so many, and not a lot of them are relevant.
Stand back, there's a hurricane coming.
I can't think of any more. No, well, DX is obvious. It's just too crass. God, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, really. Kind of low-hanging fruit.
Billy Gunn. Yeah, that's right. There you go.
Okay.
I like to kick him.
I love to shove him. What? But for fun, I love to whack him. I love the guy singing his heart out as well. Yeah!
It's the best theme ever.
Okay, that's that question.
Thanks, Audrey.
Let us know in the comments what you believe are the best and worst wrestler catchphrases to say in bed.
Does this look like a step infection to you? Hey, lads. Hey. Since Ross brought up CM Punk's dog on the last episode, I wondered, what is your favourite wrestling pet? Cody Rhodes.
What do you mean off of?
Cody Rhodes' dog Pharaoh is a great dog.
Bloody good dog.
Cheers, Brooke from New Zealand.
Cheers.
Thank you, Brooke.
Cheers, bro.
Now, I've realised over the past few weeks I've solely got Instagram to watch Paige's stories of her two dogs.
She got some dogs.
Got two pit bulls, one called Rexy, one called some sort of dinosaur.
Steggy.
Can't remember what it is. But they're two very nice
Raptory.
dogs. And they fill my heart with joy.
Pterodactyly.
Bronchosaurus. Shane McMahon. Okay.
So, Paige's two dogs. That's my nomination.
Awesome. I know. I want to get him before anyone else says it. Well, Daniel Bryan fractured his eye socket. It was a photo of him with the eye patch, and his dog also had one.
Ah, that's good.
That's my favourite wrestling pet-related photo.
I like X-Pac's dog.
Oh, it's a fantastic dog.
Yeah, it's a good dog. If we're doing
Sarah.
ones actually that have been in wrestling, then Triple H's dog that got run over by Jericho.
And was only injured.
Of course he was. It's Triple H's dog.
What was it
Yeah.
like?
Or Stephanie's dog, sorry.
Oh, it was their joint dog, yeah.
The build to WrestleMania X8 main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Not the Rock Hogan, no.
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 Who else we
Chris
got?
Jericho,
Pennywise and
dog
WWE,
sitter.
Matilda,
Yeah, Matilda for the British Bulldogs.
Damien.
Damien.
Damien the Snake, Coco Beware,
Oh,
and
Not the parrot. Was it a
Frankie. No, it was a pirate, wasn't it?
There was a Macau. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah.
It's a
Sure.
brand of crisp, innit?
Yeah, the real Macau.
Yes.
And it's not because he's burned. The dog that Jeff Hardy killed in the fire.
Oh, Matt's dog. Oh, Jeff's dog.
Jesus,
No,
yeah.
Matt killed Jeff's dog.
That was it, yeah.
Oh yeah, because Matt took.
Burned it in the fire, yeah.
That's right.
What a shame, eh?
That's sad. I'm trying to think anymore.
The friggin' tiger that Scott Steiner brought to the ring at one time. Holy Christ. All right. Hey, guys. Hi. I was on YouTube and the Chad Gable versus AJ Styles match for entry into the Independence Day Battle Royal was in my recommendations. Yeah, okay. It was a pretty good short match and made me a Gable fan. Anyway, so which under 10-minute match is your favourite? Mine is Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio for SummerSlam 2002. Was that really under 10 minutes?
Wow.
P.S. In an unrelated note, the Nassar Hussein Marcus
Triscoff.
Oh, it's Trescott. There we go. Joke from the WF Moments video was amazing. It's a shame half the audience wouldn't get it.
I'd
Cheers
cricket.
from India Ash.
Cheers.
Oh, India. All right, it's not your name.
What? What happened there?
It's hyphenated.
Oh, cheers from
There's
India.
not a space in between it. India Ash is his new name. It's
Cheers from India. Ash, right, okay. Cheers, Ash.
like Air Canada. Okay. Under 10-minute match. I think the gold standard used to be Owen Hart versus 123 Kid from King of the Ring.
Oh,
94.
Ross mentioned a good one today. Goldberg and Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Oh,
pretty
that's a
good.
good one. Yeah.
Under 10 minutes.
It's hard to decipher what under 10 minutes is.
If you're not counting under like cash-ins or anything like that, like quick matches.
It wasn't a match, but one of the first Thunders I ever watched had Ernest the Cat Miller against all three Young Dragons, and he kicked the crap out of them. It was a karate demonstration, not a match, but he battered them.
Yeah. That's when they're doing the thing, was it like the Pink Panther? He was like trying to keep his defense up by the Young Dragons attacking him like backstage and stuff.
Right.
One of the good latter day WCW moments. So it's just like, he's like, put something in the bin and then like Jamie Noble with a mask on, like, oh.
Yeah, Jamie-san.
Jamie-san.
Kaz Hayashi and
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang Yang,
He was
yeah.
not called
Yeah.
Jimmy Wang Yang. What was he called?
Jimmy Yang.
Was it Jimmy Yang?
Was
That
it?
the Wang in the WWE
I thought it
because
was- I thought it
Dick
was-
Jones.
I thought it was like Young Ye or Young Yang or something. No, okay.
No.
Jimmy Yang.
Young Yang, maybe.
Jimmy Yang,
But
Jamie
definitely
San
was
and
Jimmy.
Kaz Hayashi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. What was your under? Yeah, whatever.
He said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
Nick
Yeah,
did,
move on,
sorry.
Matthew. Read a room. Happy Rusev Day and hello. Happy Rusev Day. I have been a big fan for a very long time and finally pledged on Patreon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. My question today is, if you could be in a buddy cop movie with any active wrestler in WWE, who would it be and what would the name of the movie be?
Oh, my God.
Cheers and thanks, guys. Chris from Seattle, Washington.
Cheers, Chris. And thank you for pledging. Oh, right. Let's have a think. Buddy cop movie, you can't choose someone similar to you. It has to be like a different
Yeah,
sort
of course.
person. And then and you've got to start off not getting on, and then gradually over the course of, the 3 acts, you're all right in the end, aren't you? You're all right. Okay.
You're okay, kid.
Yeah, it's got to be someone who's like, oh, you're all right. So for me, I'm going to go for Scott Steiner. I just think that'd be the best.
Oh, yeah.
And it would be called something maths related. I don't know.
1.5
No,
men.
I was literally this part. Jack and Scott Take America. That would be the name of the buddy cop movie. There you go. Friends.
I would pick Bobby Lashley.
That would work.
He's muscular. I am not. I am loud. He is not.
This is great. I can already see the chemistry.
I don't know what the film would be called though. I have hair. He doesn't. That's not the name of the film, it's just another different.
No, not that name of the film.
You've not been in the army, and he
has.
may have been.
Oh, yeah.
He may have been, yet to be proven.
Yeah.
He's taken a bump. I haven't.
Have you got any sisters?
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
Got one
You
brother.
could call it The King and I. Eddie could be the I.
Hey.
I would pick Baron Corbin.
Right.
What are the differences there?
It's not much now I think about it. Both miserable, middle-aged crises people. However, he's realised his mistakes and learned from them. I'm still learning
Are you
mine.
sad that he didn't lose his hair in a match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because he's a real bad guy.
I'm sorry he didn't
Right.
keep it. Because it was...
Yeah, as soon as it
Well,
went, I
in a
wanted it
box.
back.
No, keep the head on his keep the hair on his head.
All right.
Because he's a heel and he walks into a room, does an out, and people are angry at the bloody receding hairline.
I guess so.
I don't think it was supposed to be. Yeah, but you're right. Now they are supposed to be. He's got whatever. But yeah, he looks good for it.
It should have been the big angle of the summer, though. Him versus, like, I don't know, Stephanie in a hair versus hair match. Keep everyone on the edge of the seats.
Yes. I agreed and went, what? And the British cop name would be... Hey, you lovely little lads. So everyone is well aware, Brexit means Brexit. What the hell is this? We're going back to the Buddy Cop question. To decide if Article 50 is triggered, there is a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match. Who would you guys want on Team Brexit and Team Remains/EU?
Wow.
I reckon Boris could hit a mean spear. What?
He's already proven he can.
Yes, against the German. In
That's
a
actually,
football
yeah.
match, yeah.
That's right. But Corbyn's got a decent armbar.
Oh, Jeremy. Why has he got a decent armbar? Has he?
He looks like a slippery character, doesn't he? In terms of... He's very slender. He's a slender
He's
man.
old.
Keep up the good work and bad shirts, Maffew. How do you? And when we'll see? Okay, well done. Dave Benson Phillips on Straight to Hell.
I
Cheers,
wish, yeah.
Joe B. You know what? I'm thinking that. Yeah, Team Brexit can be Dave Benson.
Who's that from, sorry?
Get your own back.
No.
Joe B.
Cheers, Joe B.
The B stands for Brexit. Oh,
No.
I've no idea.
I don't even know which politicians are pro, and I've got all confused in the Brexit stuff.
Jeremy Corbyn's definitely.
He's Remain.
Yeah, good.
Theresa May is the general manager. That's
That's-
similar mold to Stephanie
Yeah.
McMahon.
I can't.
Bitches, the pair of them.
Is this just naming politicians?
It's
I
difficult.
thought it
this.
meant like wrestlers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Danny,
so, I mean,
Danny Birch would be on.
Well, just because he looks a bit Brexit.
Yeah.
Looks a bit Brexit. Spoke by someone.
He does look like a Brexit dad, though, doesn't he?
Got to
His
have
baldy heat and his Lonsdale jacket.
Chuck Angle and Styles in there for they're a bit right of centre, aren't they? After Kid Rock went, it just makes me want to body slam some Democrats at the Hall of Fame. Cut Angle and Styles just going, yeah, get him.
Well, Rusev and they were like
yeah. Oh, Remain's got
Vince
to be.
McMahon.
Zack Sabre Jr. on the.
He's
Vince
yeah.
McMahon, sorry.
Zack Sabre Jr. is Remain definitely.
Yes.
You've got to have the other lads, John, as well. The lads, Rusev, Barrett,
The lads.
the lads,
Oh, those lads, right?
Sheamus.
Yeah. They call themselves the lads.
Not really. Yeah, not really. Del Rio was never part of.
Dario wasn't one of the lads.
Well, he doesn't remain anywhere long enough. So.
Yeah.
Or in relationships.
You can have him on Straight to Hell and just not ask him and just go, "Oh, he didn't show up."
He's been chopped by Del Rio. Not
What?
For that joke.
Yeah.
No, God, I was doing
that?
a bit, a John O'Clock thing back there.
Right.
So I was just standing there on my phone, and then he walks up to me and he goes, "It's John O'Clock, mother bleepers." And we agreed.
Did he?
He was
He's
just
John O'Clock, mother.
He
Yeah.
shouts it like in my face, and then he chops it quite hard, and that wasn't agreed upon, and he hurt me.
He shot on him.
So wait, did you tell him to say it's John O'Clock or did he
Yeah,
show
he
up?
did.
Oh, all right. The way he made it sound like he just showed up. Like, it's John O'Clock.
Yes, Alberto Del Rio's a big fan. Rene Dupree is, though. Rene Dupree likes me.
Oh,
He did one, and he got very angry when he did it. Oh, God. He called him. He goes, "It's John O'Clock, you worthless piece of shit." And then, because obviously real life hates him.
Wow.
just took over and saw you as JBL temporarily. It's
Anger.
like,
Straight down the camera lens.
oh, wow.
Bless Rene Dupree. That's the only time that's ever been said, isn't it?
Yeah. He said he watched like some of my videos. So I was like, oh, nice.
He put on his official Facebook that he liked my SummerSlam 2016. That's when I first knew he was a fan.
Oh.
fan. Rene Dupree.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, he could be on the team.
What's he doing
EU,
now?
Watching this, going, yeah.
There's another pet from wrestling, Fifi.
Yes.
I'm a French tickler. I tickle French people. Taz's best call ever.
Taz's Brexit, ever there was one.
Hey, yo, there's Brexit.
Oh,
You know, England's only a small country. It's only the size of a small foreign car.
rocket buster. I can't think of any more to chuck on. Get some of the Lucha lads on Remain.
Yeah, I've lost interest in this question too.
But thanks for asking.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Politics.
Yeah.
And of course, if you want to ask a question, mailbag at cultaholic.com. But you should already know that.
Big question. Yeah.
Wow, this has flown by.
7 foot tall, need to be this tall, blah, blah, blah. Danny Bryan's really small compared to this question.
Which is, I think we agreed upon, the best NXT TakeOver match ever of all times.
Forever.
Forever?
Ever.
Ever never feels that long until you've grown and noticed that the day by day. Yeah.
Tomko, give me a beat.
Few candidates. No. I loved Christian and Tomko. Give me a beat. No.
Well, then Christian went to TNA and it's like, Tomko's like, well, I haven't got any positions. Can I get hired too? Like, yeah, sure, come on.
Just came along. Yeah. Oh.
What are he doing now?
He just left the business.
Tyson Tomko.
He looked like he was going to be king something for a while, and then he disappeared for 3 years, came back, and just looked like...
Happens to the best of us.
Few candidates for best takeover match. I'm going to throw in one of my personal
Go on, we'll go
faves.
around the table.
The 2 out of 3 Falls tag team match between DIY and the Revival. Oh, wonderful tag team wrestling. A mixture of old school and new, twists and turns, and a happy ending. Not like that. Yeah. That was Toronto, I believe.
That's like another theme that would work well in bed. The Revivals. I go hard all day, all night. Over person, people, you'll be ready for fight. Say yeah.
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 I'm just a sexy boy.
Billy and Chuck. Let's just keep going back to this question.
Look so good to me.
Did somebody say 3 minutes?
That's another good
Best.
one. 3-minute warning.
I'm better than ever.
My nominations: Nakamura versus Zayn.
The match that made Nakamura. He's been living off that
Hasn't
rep
had
ever
a better
since.
one since, has he?
I don't think he's needed to be honest. They did such a good job
be
of
nice,
packaging
though.
him.
It'd be nice though.
Hopefully the one he has with AJ Styles this weekend.
Or at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I'll say off the top of my head, there's so many, but you've already picked the tag one. The ladder match from this year's NXT
New Orleans?
New Orleans.
For the North American belt?
That's the one. I don't care that the
When
title
Mauro
being
gave
nothing.
birth at ringside. One of my favourite videos.
Oh, isn't that great?
You've got to be kidding me!
Also, like that little compilation of him reacting is the best bits where Ciampa goes flying, oh my, and then just moves his stuff. Ciampa just comes. That's another one. Obviously, Gargano and Ciampa, wonderful.
Of course.
And also lost in the shuffle a little bit. Now Gargano and Almas from Philadelphia this year.
How bad is NXT when we forget
Yeah.
the great matches? Like
Sami Zayn and Cesaro on a takeover? Is that just on?
That
Was that the first one?
Might just been on an NXT,
It might be on the first one, was it?
maybe.
I don't think don't quote me, but I think that wasn't on the network special. But Zayn Neville was. Oh, that great feud where Neville
Owens-
was a bit of a dick.
And Zayn's thinking about cheating.
Yeah, because Neville's just being a bit, not like a flat out, just be like, yeah, all right, pal, slapping his back. Yeah, good luck.
Bailey and Sasha.
The one where they made Izzy cry.
Oh, yes.
One of the best moments in NXT history, that. It's so good you never see her anymore because Bailey's not there. Sick of it, me. Every big Bailey match, the first thing you see after the final bell is Izzy, because what Izzy's matters, it made me angry.
Ross
Are you going to
hated.
feud with her like Joey Janela?
They have feuded.
No, it was little, yeah, she
All right.
murked me off.
Did she slap you and go, it's John o'clock?
No.
Oh.
What should you tweet you?
She tweeted us, do you want a signed picture or something?
Oh, I love her.
She never sent it, so I never got it. Devastated. Well, this has ended in a bit of a car crash, hasn't it?
I'm trying to think of the NXT. The one I was there for at WrestleMania last year, the three-way tag.
Yeah.
The Authors of Pain, Revival, oh Christ.
I wasn't
DIY.
there. I was in a sweltering building in Lakeland, an hour and a half down the road, watching
right.
Ring of Honor.
That's right. You had that real thing to do with that real promotion. And I was watching that, marking my arse off, going, this is the best. Because it was like again, playing Command & Conquer or something. We can only beat Authors of Pain if we team up. Okay. Yeah, but I don't like you. I was like, oh, so good.
It was good stories.
Yes. It was just us watching this going like, come on, DIY. Or someone going, come on, Revival. And this enormous dude to the left of me taking up 3 seats going, come on, Authors of Pain. I'm like, they're not going to win. And they won. And we're all going, boo. And he's going, told you.
So we were up in the gods for that event, and we just had crowd sections chanting for themselves, which was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like bands that. Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Section 201.
And it was so loud you heard it on the friggin' TV
So
thing.
weird though when you sat up high at WWE events, because all the sound equipment's quite low, like halfway up the arena, I'd say. So anyone above, you sort of get a faint whiff of the noise. It's so weird.
And there's a train.
Don't sit at the top when you go to WWE events. Sit at the bottom. It's my top tip.
Yep. And Ross's top tip.
What a fluid episode this has been.
With editing, it's going to be mint, don't worry. Just like Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground's back.
That's
That was
right.
the news. Christ. Lucha Underground's back.
it
buzzing.
is.
Anyway.
God, as if there wasn't enough in wrestling this week.
I know, there's been so much.
Just 7-star. Actually, very quick thing then. So it's it's halfway through the year.
Yes.
What's your current match of the year?
I was thinking this because I'm really torn between Gargano Ciampa and Okada Omega.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I can't decide yet. Can't decide.
Ross?
I'll say the former because I haven't seen the latter.
The ladder match. Now it's at NXT.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
What's yours?
The watch that Meltzer gave, I think, 10 stars too.
Yeah.
Volta versus Ilya versus Bad Bones. Because I'm never going to be one of those guys that goes, oh yeah, WrestleMania this, but God, being there live was like a religious experience.
I heard it was very, very exciting. But who's your wrestler of the year so far?
Oh, Volta.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, I'm
that's
just
fair
this giant Volta fan. Him versus PCO, Joey Janela's Spring Break.
Who's the guy with PCO with the black stuff in his mouth
I don't know.
in the videos?
He's a
Terrifying.
friend. I'm not saying anything negative about him whatsoever. And that's it. Very awkwardly, that is the end. NXT this weekend. What are you most hyped for? They were going like that.
The Jajajana Ciampa 2.
Jajana Ciampa
The
2.
Street Fight, yes.
Street Fighter 2, sweet.
Jano Kakampa 2.
Oh, Tomato Ciampa
What
versus
about you?
Johnny Abs. And Johnny Abs is going to be in Street Posse.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream versus Ricochet.
Fair enough. They're both hilarious, especially Velveteen Dream. He's so funny. Can't wait to see what he does.
I'm looking forward to Nikki Cross as well, you know.
Yeah.
First proper long singles match on a takeover, hopefully.
I even put that on mute.
God, you're so
Loud
popular,
phone.
How
aren't
bad is
you?
that?
Loud. Is it Cody? Oh, all in.
Daddy eats first.
Ah, that's what I say in bed. There we go. Daddy is
no.
And if there wasn't a better way to sign off the show,
That's it.
Thank
That's
you for watching.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
This has been
Oh, you are.
Jack.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, like Dad's Army,
sorry,
in order
right.
of appearance.
Yeah, I've been Jack. Jack the Jobber on Twitter.
At Ross on Wrestling.
And Maffew, the guys who've been all in. Haha, bye.